Hey, my brothers and sisters, how are you? It's Brother Ray here. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're having a blessed and spirit-filled week thus far. Just out with the family, and we're doing some nature walk and also looking at nature and how the trees are changing its color. And as we see the tree changes its color, we need to remember the wise counsel of Solomon, the wisest man that ever lived. You know, Solomon said in the Bible that for everything there's a time and a season, a time to live, a time to die, a time to rejoice and a time to be sad, a time to reap and a time to sow. The reason why I wanted to share that verse with you, that no matter what we're going through in life, there's a time for it. There's a time when we have to weep. There's a time when we have to rejoice. There's a time when we're going to have struggles and trials in our life. But we don't want to stay that way. We want to come to God with those trials. We want to come to God with those tribulations and pray that God gives us strength and courage to overcome and endure. And after that, we will reap the joy. You know, this world may seem like it's all trials and tribulation to many of us. We may not know where the next meal is coming from or where the next check is coming from to pay the bill. But I want to ensure you that right now may be a time of sorrow. But remember that joy comes in the morning when Jesus is going to burst the cloud. When Jesus is going to come and he's going to burst the cloud, oh, what a day of rejoicing that will be. That will be your time for everlasting joy and for everlasting life with Christ. So as we walk through this earth, as we're pilgrims passing through this journey on earth, and as we look to Jesus, let's remember the words of Solomon, for everything there's a time and a season. But let's look to Jesus, because Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. And more so, when Jesus comes, there's going to be a time when there'll be no more weeping, no more sadness, no more death, but just a time of true rejoicing and a celebration with God. And let's remember that when we get to heaven, there'll be no more fall like this. Everything will be green and lush. So let's look forward to Jesus, and let's continue to press on in faith and hope, and let God do the work in and through us so that we can go with God on that glorious morning. Until the next time, this is Brother Ray, and always remember that God is always good. Bye-bye.